What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and Netflix. Thank you for letting me watch a film that I was always curious about. I was always, I guess, someday, one day planning to watch. But when I saw that it was on Netflix, I see that it's February, I thought now would be a good time to watch The Help! For the first time, this is a 2011 film. I think it's based on the novel with the same name. It's directed by Tate Taylor. And the plot. The plot is we follow Viola Davis, who plays a maid. This takes place in the 50s, 60s, where the laws, the Jim Crow laws, as far as black people being treated with whether it's maids or whether it's just cleaning type work, it was bad. It was bad. They were treated like crap. Racism was at a huge high, and it sucks. Honestly, it sucks to watch everything that these people actually went through. You see that not only is it her, but Octavia Spencer, who plays Minnie, she has to go through so much crap, deal with so much crap from the people that they work for and the very low pay that they get. It's kind of ridiculous. Emma Stone plays Skeeter. She's somebody who she grew up with a black woman as the maid of the house who basically raised her. Her mother was doing what she was doing, and the maid, played by Cicely Tyson, she raised Emma Stone and sort of taught her that, like, hey, not only are you good enough, Emma Stone, to be who you want to be, but it made Emma Stone not be racist. So that's a plus. So Emma Stone now, she wants to interview all of these maids. She wants to write a book, and she wants to put their stories out there and maybe try to make a difference on, like, hey, these people aren't being treated well. Let's do better. What I thought of The Help was I really enjoyed the film for so many different reasons. One, like I said, sort of seeing everything that was actually going on with not just the maids, but black people in general. And of course, you've seen movies like it, but I just thought that the angle that they chose to take with this particular profession and these particular characters, I thought was interesting. It certainly held my attention and kept me engaged to see where they would go with the story. Viola Davis, obviously a great actress, and you're mostly following her when it comes to the maids. Octavia Spencer, she has the more salacious story, I guess you could say, because she works for Bryce Dallas Howard, who Bryce Dallas Howard is an absolute asshole, a bitch in this movie. And it's weird because I've seen her in other films, obviously, but I've even seen like interviews of her in real life where she seems like a genuine nice person. She does. I've always liked Bryce Dallas Howard, but man, did I hate her guts. In this movie, she plays this too goddamn well, playing a woman that is not just racist, because there's levels of racism. She doesn't want her maid, Octavia Spencer, using the same bathroom and toilet as everyone else in the house. She, in fact, gets a separate toilet built in to the house, separate and not equal, because she actually has a moment where she says there's real racism going on out there. Like, she doesn't think what she's doing and how she treats them and talks to them and how she acts with them, she doesn't think it's wrong. She thinks that's normal. At least she's not violently doing anything like that to them. Oh no, it's just the segregation part. It's just the they're lower than us part. I mean, it drove me crazy. I howled with laughter when you get to a point in the film, and I think most people, even if you haven't seen this movie, know about this by now. That Octavia Spencer, when she gets fired for attempting to use the toilet, she goes back and makes a pie for Bryce Dallas Howard, but she shit in the pie. Of course, she didn't tell her, so Bryce Dallas Howard's character, I keep saying her actual name, her name is Hilly, in the movie, she eats 2 slices of shit pie. Woohoo! Oh, that was good. That was so satisfying. That was great. Great stuff there. Jessica Chastain plays Celia. She is somebody who, she's not racist because she married in, right? She married one of the wealthier guys in town, so she didn't come from money. She didn't grow up with maids, and she came from an area where she just wasn't exposed to that. So she's very bubbly. She's very in over her head. She doesn't know how to take care of the house. She can't cook. So she hires Octavia Spencer to help her with all of that, but keep it hush hush, keep it a secret. I really liked Jessica Chastain because, man, I've seen her in a lot of movies, and I've never seen her play a role like this, though, and that just shows you how good of an actress she is, because she poured herself into this type of character, into this role. You almost don't recognize that's her acting-wise. That's how good she was. Allison Janney plays Emma Stone's mother, who I liked her character because she had layers and dimensions to her. She could have been just flat out racist and cartoony racist, similar to Bryce Dallas Howard, but no, she was more in a gray area where she did have somewhat love for her maid. The scene where she does let Cicely Tyson go, more so because of the community and what everybody else pressures her into thinking she has to do. That was sad, and she has a couple of sad scenes like that with Emma Stone. I mentioned Cicely Tyson, especially because she passed away pretty recently, and so seeing her in a movie like this, a sad film given what happens with her, but still it was nice to see a performance like that from her. Sissy Spacek plays the mother of Bryce Dallas Howard, and I thought she was great, man. I haven't seen a whole lot of her movies outside of, like, Carrie, I guess, but I thought she was really good in this role. And Mary Steenburgen, I want to mention her just because, is she like in every movie, or is she trying to compete with Sam Jackson with all just a random movie where she just pops up and plays a role? Because why not? But yes, I really enjoyed this film. I thought it had a good message. I think if you're white and you watch this movie, I don't know how you don't feel bad for things that are done to black people, what have been done to black people. I say that jokingly, but still, I think this is going to tug at your heartstrings, or this is going to get you to feel certain things, some good, some bad. Yes, let me know in the comments below if you've seen The Help, if you like it. I know I read some reviews of people having issues with Emma Stone's character coming off like the white savior who comes in and saves all of the troubled black women and blah blah blah. I don't know, I didn't get that. I mean, her performance was really good, so that's one, but two, I just kind of like seeing a movie that's about racism, but you have some white characters who they don't feel that way, and they decide to take it in their own hands to sort of speak for them, or not for them, but I guess just speak for what's right. Anyways, let me know in the comments below what do you think of this film. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!